Just as there are two types of changes, there are also two types of reversible reactions. Here we have reversible physical change. This change is reversible, just as the name implies. It involves a change in state, but no new substances or materials are formed. There's just a change in state, just as in physical process or physical change. But this time around, this process can be reversed. Example, when water is cooled, it changes to ice below 0 degrees. When the ice is removed from the freezer, it changes back to liquid water when the temperature rises to 0 degrees. So here, when the liquid water loses heat, it forms solid in the form of ice. When ice gains heat, it forms liquid water. So this reaction is just like a cycle. This is going forward. When conditions are met, this will also come backwards. So it is moving in the form of a cycle. By this time around, no new substance is formed. It is just the material that is changing in state. So here, ice plus heat will give us water, water plus heat will give us steam. Steam minus heat will give us water, water minus heat will give us ice. So it is still the same water, but changing its state. The second one is reversible chemical change. This change is also reversible, just as the name implies. In chemical changes, we got to see that new substances are formed. So it says new substances are formed. When conditions are favorable, the product reacts to form the reactants again. When conditions are favorable, the product will then turn into reactants and give us a new reactant. So in the forward reaction, these are our reactants. In the forward reaction, these are our products. In the backward reaction, these will then become our reactants. And then in the backward reaction, these will then become our products. So reactants will give us products, forward reaction. Backward reaction, reactants will then give us products. So it keeps on going in a cycle. But the main difference is that here a new substance is formed. For example, if steam is passed through a heated tube containing iron filings, iron oxide is formed. Okay, iron oxide is formed. If hydrogen gas is then passed over the iron oxide, the reverse takes place. So here steam, it is gaseous water, is passed over the iron, we get our iron oxide being formed, plus hydrogen. If the hydrogen is not allowed to escape, if the hydrogen stays, it also reacts with the iron sulfate to give us iron and then water. So here a new substance is formed from these two, which is the iron sulfate, and then hydrogen gas will also be released.